beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your twin flame reading. It's for those who are currently in separation from their twin. It's good for the last day of July right through to August, the end of August. So good for 4 to 5 weeks there. And I do apologize for the length of time it has taken me to get this reading out, but unfortunately I was very unwell there, so had to take some self-care time for myself. I'm nearly back to best and I'm back in my usual surroundings. So let's get straight to your readings. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay. The first pile is your pile. Second pile is your person's. And the last pile is your unified energy of how you come together or how you remain separate at this time. So let's see what's going on there for you. Okay. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to the energy of your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Already I can see that you've taken a real step back from this person, that you perhaps don't trust this person, or that there's been trust issues in this connection. Wow. Both of you are so up in your heads. Okay, I mean, you got all swords. Swords is about mental conflict, overthinking, you know, trying to be logical about the connection, hiding feelings, letting head rule over heart energy. And that's coming up for both of you. So perhaps, I mean, maybe you're dealing with another air element, someone who's also Aquarius, or perhaps Gemini, Libra energy. It doesn't have to be, but there's very strong sword energy here. So a lot of thinking, a lot of, both of you are very intelligent. You lead life with your head. Although you're very passionate people, you tend to think before you act. You plan, strategize. Your mind is like a supercomputer. So when it comes to love, it's almost like overloaded energy. Now you know you got the 9 of Wands and very guarded energy. Your person is healing from something. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know what a twin flame connection is, please look it up online. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go into the real details of the connection, but also look up twin flame connection and false flame connection just to make sure you're in a twin flame connection. Anyone who is abusive mentally, emotionally, physically, it is not twin flame connection, okay? It is a false flame. Also, at grassroots, twin flame connection is 2 people who are energetically charged in an identical way. You're part of the same energy. When you meet each other, you know that you've met the one. You know that you've met your twin. It is a depth of feeling like no other. It's almost like you've just met yourself. The knowingness and how this person knows you, and without even conversing sometimes. And both of you have a psychic bond where you just understand each other in a very different way than other relationships. Okay, if you think about it like a magnet, both of you are attracted to each other. You push and pull the energy, so you're attracted but also repel each other, because the identical energy in the magnets keeps you apart because you're so identical with your twin. Okay, now both parties need to remain apart. in order to spiritually evolve and go through a personal growth period. And as you can tell, you know, it's back and forth energy. And once both parties have spiritually ascended, the energy in each polarity changes and we got a match, okay? It is not a game, it's an energetic exchange between two people. And also there is a chaser, a separation period, and a runner, okay? And the chaser knows as soon as they've met their twin that they want to open up to this connection. They feel vulnerable, but they're willing to open up their heart. It's almost like they're willing to expose themselves to that depth of love and share their compassion, their secrets, all of that with their twin. But their twin feels it is too difficult. They struggle with their emotions, mainly because twins show a mirror up to each other. It's projected energy. So your twin will look at the things that are within themselves that need to be healed, things that they have experienced before they even met you that have perhaps harmed the way that they look at love, or that there's some sort of damage, emotional damage that's gone on there that has colored their perceptions of love. These are things that need to be healed within them, and you show a mirror up to that person. Now, most of the time, twins that are struggling with those emotions, they actually bolt from the union. They avoid their feelings. They feel very chaotic, and they're reluctant to connect to the twin flame connection, okay? Same with you, my beautiful Aquarians. If you feel like you're the chaser, which I see you have actually changed dynamics, I feel like you're more like the runner now. You've taken a step back from this union. The chaser has to focus on their own path, on their own prosperity, their own soul path, and do their own spiritual work. Easier said than done, because sometimes twin flame is very obsessive energy, but you need to take your attention, your time, your care, your devotion off your twin and put it on yourself, because the twin flame calling is a call to love oneself and process things like codependency, insecurity, addictions, any blockages, trauma bonding, ancestral wounding, things like that. It is a very productive relationship, the twin flame connection, but also a very difficult and sometimes painful one, especially during the separation period. So I hope I have in some way given some. It's much more complex than that, believe it or not. So I've just given like a small snippet of what it is to be in a twin flame connection. Now, your first card, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your energy, the one who loved once. Okay, this was the great love of your life. It says here, fragile, secret love, rejection. This person, they took a step back from you, and I feel it's been very difficult to get over this brutal separation ever since. I feel like since this connection has separated, you've played your cards really close to your chest because you've been feeling very vulnerable. And when people feel vulnerable, they build a wall or they build a suit of armor around them. As you can see, 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. So you're very protective of your heart. You've taken a real step back. You're guarding yourself. It's almost like you're in self-defense mode because this person, they got a piece of you that you feel you've left with them, and it's made you feel very exposed, okay? You were very honest and open with this person. You were very loving and loyal. I'm going to pull a quick card on this, but I mean, the one who loved once, it's almost like you'll never love like that again. And you may have even decided that you're not going to connect to the dating game anymore or currently, because I feel like you've taken a real step back from love. My guides are indicating at first people feel, of course, very fragile, angry, insecure, upset, despair. But as they work through those emotions, you build confidence and you learn to love yourself in a different way, in a more healthy way. It triggers you to really put the work into yourself rather than into another person. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on this. Thank you so much. And also my guides are saying, don't let this experience harden your heart, okay? Because, well, I feel like there is union. You and this person reunite at some stage. King of Wands, passion. You felt passion for this person. Okay. Sorry. Queen of Swords. So I feel like you offered your passion, your devotion, your energy to this. And this person, we got Queen of Swords energy. So this is, your person's got Queen of Swords here. So I feel like this person was quite cold. But also I feel like this person very self-sufficient, very sort of independent. They kind of like, it's not that I'm getting a lone wolf kind of energy from your twin, but I feel like this person, they were honest with you is what I'm getting. This person made a decision in this twin flame connection to not plant roots. Because they're very independent. This person is like non-conformist. They like to live life on their own terms. They were not ready to settle down. They did not want to settle down with you, but still you loved, still you had passion. You actually took the initiative in this connection. You tried to make this work. You were motivated to make this work. And I feel you made some bold moves to try and show this person that it was more than just passion. It was love, it was care, devotion. But you were met with Queen of Swords energy. Someone who is aligning themselves with, well, maybe, because I feel maybe this person was focusing on their career or ambitions. But I feel like this person wants an open conversation with you. I feel like this person actually does want to talk. I feel like you were the one influencing the situation. You were the one, well, you were the chaser at one stage, okay? But we've got the Seven of Swords here. Now, the Seven of Swords is a card of being a runner. It is a card of, like, not opening up. A card of running away. So I feel like this experience has made you run away from love and be very, very protective. Also, I feel, because the Seven of Swords can be a card of trust issues, so I feel that this person either broke your confidence or you feel like this person deceived you in some way. This is showing up on your side of the street, so I feel like part of you is keeping your pain to yourself. I feel like it's almost like you're pushing your pain down and you're trying to be like, if someone asked you, hey, Aquarius, how you doing today? You're like, yeah, I'm fine. Even though inside you're breaking, or inside you were breaking when this experience occurred, okay? But I feel there's a pearl of wisdom right over here. So I feel like you've learned a very large lesson about trust in this connection. I'm going to pull a card on this. Now also, the Seven of Swords is also about independence, freedom, non-conformist, not people pleaser, yearning for independence. So I feel this has sort of almost been the catalyst for you to be a solitary energy, thinking, I don't need anybody, I don't want anybody, I'm fine by myself, love shmuv, it was a painful experience and I'm not going there again. So I feel this energy of you shutting down, protecting your energy, not because you don't want love, but because you feel it has not been rewarding for you. You've given up on love, okay? But what's really interesting, because we got the Six of Wands in the reverse, which is to give up. It is to have a lack of confidence, to retreat, to take a step back, because you feel like this connection has failed in some way or has not gone the way that you'd hoped. I also get this energy, you feel like this person has not seen you. You feel unseen. You feel it's almost like you feel like exposed but not understood, if that makes sense. So I feel like you've taken a real step back. You've taken a step back from this, and I feel like you're trying to give up on this because this person did that first, is what I feel. I feel like you don't have any confidence in this. Now, what happens when you take a step back? Remember the magnets. As soon as you take a step back, your twin comes towards you. And we've got the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this person's coming rushing in. They want to speak. Your person has the Page of Swords here, which means this person is going to send you news. They've been thinking about you. They're curious about what you're up to. And this person is going to create a message that they send towards you. They feel like they want to reunite. You're going to think about this, okay, before you act on this. But deep down with the Four of Wands between you both want the same thing. You both want to be with each other, but it's going to take a lot of conversation. Every time I pull a card for you and this person, it tends to be swords. So it's almost like there is a big conversation that is necessary between you and this person, but both of you are all up in your head and it's creating stalemate energy. Also, this is a card where I feel like you are doing something differently. You're reacting, or your responses to this situation is different. You're broadening your perspective on the situation and you're responding differently to this person this time. So I feel like you're adapting to a new way of behaving in this twin flame connection. And this came up in the Capricorn reading briefly, because if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. You're going to be in a pattern with this person. But I feel like this time you're sort of like stepping back and saying, no, you come towards me, I'm done coming towards you. Okay, so I feel like you're obviously making positive changes for you, and that is actually, it's activating their cord to come seeking you. And as you can see, this Queen of Swords, there is like, she's looking through a telescope. Hey, where did Aquarius go? Because the first card that they're looking at is the Page of Swords, which is your card. So they are searching for you. This person is in search of you. And I feel like they knew where you were. They know where you're at. And you're at that stage where you're like, you know my number. You know where I'm at. You know where to find me. But I'm not given to this anymore. Okay? So I feel like your actions of responding differently are forcing this person to do the healing work, to find their way. Whenever you see the Hermit card, which is someone who is searching for direction, someone who is trying to be introspective and gain enlightenment. The Hermit has a lantern with a star in it for clarity, for direction. This person is finding clarity. They're searching for direction. They're searching their way back to you, and they're finding that clarity. Okay, so I feel like this person, if they caused confusion in this and gave you a real sort of test of faith and hope, and gave this sort of negative spin on the connection, this person is healing and they're coming towards you. That doesn't help you, of course, my beautiful Aquarians, because all you know right now is that there's been a rejection, or that this person has taken a step back and you feel like you've lost out on this, but you're in a protective energy. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, someone who protects their heart, someone who hasn't quite given up, but is gathering the strength to make the next move. So I feel like you've gone on pause. This is a card of caution, uncertainty, reevaluating your circumstances. So you've stopped. You needed to stop, wait, look around, and observe before you proceed further. So I feel like your sense of uncertainty is telling you that things are unsettling right now, and you need to gain more insight before you take your next step. Questioning is really great, okay? So I feel part of you is like, should I take a different path? Because what has been happening right now has not been working for me right up to this point. So I feel like you're wounded, you're not quite giving up, but at the same time, there's a boundary there that this person has to really try hard to break down those walls to show you that they really want to be with you, okay? Now, your person has got the one who yearns. Yearn, longing, pine for. This person is longing for you. Okay, that Queen of Swords is looking right at that Page of Swords, which is an Aquarius card. So this person is yearning for you. I'm going to find out what the blockage was in this union, why this person took a step back. Can you please clarify what? Now, either this person had a relationship before you, or they had a marriage before you and they went through a divorce. This person, there could have been a separation before they met you. Also, there could be family trouble or family responsibilities. Maybe this person has conflicts, or their family tried to intervene in some way. They were meddling in some way. Ten of Pentacles is the card of the family. So, or it can also be of a marriage, and there is a separation here. Can you please guide me further? The Ten of Pentacles, what else do you want me to know? Queen of Swords is coming up again for this person. This person, either they went through a very bitter divorce, or they were connected to somebody, a matriarchal type figure who was very cold, logical, and this may be an influence from them. So this person may have even witnessed a bitter divorce in their family, like their parents or guardians, and they witnessed so much unkindness in a separation that they actually promised themselves they would never get into a relationship because it was too much pain. Okay, so I feel like this is something that's influenced this person's life, and it seems like the matriarchal figure has been a very strong influence on this person that you're dealing with. Okay, this person, they have a tendency to be a bit unkind, and they may have even told your person to go for money rather than love, is what I'm picking up on. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. But I feel like your person has identified this influence. I mean, oh my gosh, right? Look at this. Queen of Swords. You can't write this. Queen of Swords and the Star. exactly the cards that your person has got, the Queen of Swords and the Star. They're identifying the confusion in their heart. They're identifying why they've been so negative with regards to a loving, secure relationship. They're identifying why they felt like a lack of hope, or that they cannot see, they could not see before, why they could not commit to a union, why they could not settle down, because this is also a card of settling down, having, walking towards retirement with a person, leaving a legacy with a person. But now this person can see. Now they are really aware of what the blockage has been. Again, that does not help you, my beautiful Aquarians, and I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. I'm here to try and understand each energy so that I can transmute an outcome. Queen of Swords, this person is finally clear on what they want. They're building healthier boundaries with regards to friends and family units. I feel like they are a very independent person, but I feel this person does want to settle down, because we got the Four Wands here. So this person wants to reunite with you. They want to take things to the next stage with you. The Queen of Swords energy is someone who is quite abrupt with their words, but this person is making a decision. They're very direct, very straightforward, and they're going to be really honest with you and say, look, this is what has been going on in my life. This is what I want. I know I've hesitated, but I long for you. I yearn for you. I want to be with you. As you can see, this person with this hot air balloon there, sorry, they're showing me an image in the water right now, so I'll come to that in a moment. The hot air balloon there, as you can see, it's bringing all those trees, because this person is searching for home. They're searching for where they feel they fit in. They're wanting to plant roots. And this person can see, with that telescope looking right at that Page of Swords, they can see that they want you, okay? So suddenly, it's like you are a beacon of hope. They are moving towards you. That is their plan, okay? And I feel like they're going to be really direct about it as well. The Queen of Swords is someone who's very honest and, very decisive. And let's not ignore the fact that we've got a King and Queen of Swords here. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. This means that this person knows that you're both meant to be together. But both of you have been overthinking this connection, or have been feeling a little bit up in your head, the what-ifs. And it's time to open more to healing and to your heart. Let the heart lead the way, okay? Okay, so the image that I had in the water is boxing gloves. So boxing gloves. So either it's been a real battle, boxing gloves, or it could be a signifier that you're going to see in the next couple of days. I mean, you may walk down the street and see like some graffiti on the wall that has boxing gloves, or maybe someone with a tattoo that's got boxing gloves, or maybe you're into boxing, or your person's into boxing. But it can, if it doesn't mean anything physically to you, I mean, you could literally, after this reading, see an advert for a boxing documentary or something like that. But I feel symbolically, this is more that it has been a battle or fighting for this union, and that you both won't be defeated. You will fight to win and sort of reclaim the union, as it were. Or it can mean that there's been a lot of drama, a lot of fighting between you both, but I only see one pair of gloves, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not sure how it connects to your reading, so please take it as it resonates. We got the Star energy, so this person's having a real awakening, but also they're starting to be looking towards the future. This is a card of being far-sighted, and as you can see, the Queen of Swords is looking through the telescope for looking towards the future, to settle down. So I feel like your person is in a space where they want to settle down, but you're in the Seven of Swords energy and the Nine of Wands. So you're really guarded. You're taking a step back. You're becoming the runner. So when this person reaches out, if they haven't already, it's like you're like, I can't trust this. I don't know how I can, and it's like, it just doesn't fit yet. Remember the twin flame connection. As soon as you take your attention off your twin that's the runner, they come towards you, so they become the chaser, you become the runner. Both of you need to experience life in each other's shoes before the ascension, before you both come together in union, okay? Now, they just give me a song. Okay, this is quite, it's quite upbeat song. Let me see if I can catch it. It's quite fast. well, my heart knows me better than I know myself, so I'm going to let it do all the talking. And then it goes really muffled. I feel like I'm missing part of the song because it's going really muffled. I felt a little fear upon my back. I said, don't look, just keep on walking. Okay. Now I have heard that song before, and I'm not really sure if it's come up for a reading before. Very fast. I hope I got all the words right. They're just repeating it. So yeah, they're all the words that they want you to be aware of. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head who sings that song, so I will have to look it up. But if I connect to the, my heart knows me better than I know myself, I'm going to let it do talk. I'm going to let it talk for me or something. I'm going to let it do all the talking. So this person's going to have a heart-to-heart with you, is what I'm feeling. I felt fear on my back. I don't know what that felt, fear on my back. So maybe back is to do with the past, perhaps. So this person felt fear in the past with regards to relationships, or maybe they've had a past relationship that has caused them to fear opening up to love. So they said, don't look back. They're just going to keep on walking. And that's why they kept on walking in the connection. They left the connection. They bolted. So perhaps this is a song that may in some way express why they left the connection. Now this song is relevant because either you've just heard that song, or you're going to hear it on the radio or something like that in the next couple of days, or maybe even after this reading, or maybe just during this reading. I think it was, which reading was it that I did? I think it was a Pisces reading or a Gemini reading. I think it was a Pisces reading. And one of the songs that came out, the person was listening to my reading at the same time as the radio, and they were like, OMG, the song that you're saying right now is playing on the radio at the same time. So there is always a message. So you may hear this song in the next 4 to 5 weeks as you're walking down the street, and it's playing in someone's car as they drive past, or in the store. It lets you know that your twin is closer to messaging you. Okay, because this person's going to message you. But with the star energy, I feel this person's healing. They're becoming clear about what they want. There's a calmness about this person. There's a trust about this person, a joy, a serenity about this person now. And I feel they are inspired to come seeking you. Okay, now the outcome energy, we've got the one who creates. Now this is your person's, this is yours. The one who creates. And it says creativity, originality, spontaneity. So this person is writing a message to you just on the fly, really spontaneous message. With that Page of Swords, I feel like they reach out, and I feel like their message is kind of like, hey, well, this is an awful message to get, but anyway, it's like, hey, what you up to, or something like that. I feel like this person's curious about what you're doing or what you're up to, and that's going to infuriate you, my beautiful Aquarians. But I feel like you ignore this message and they come back with something a little bit deeper, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. Page of Swords, this person is learning. They're learning to communicate better is what my guides are giving me. I'm hearing that this person is paying attention to their heart, is paying attention to their mind. This person, they're trying to work out the best time to come towards you. Now this person, they don't have to be, but this person may be a teacher or a mentor, or it's really interesting because the way that they're giving this to me is like they help other people, but they should take their own advice is what I'm getting. So either this person is a teacher or a mentor, or you are, my beautiful Aquarians. I just get this energy of someone taking their own advice, which is to open up and speak from the heart. This person's hand is like over their heart chakra. Well, it's a little bit, well, it's anatomically over their heart, I guess. Okay. This person wants to reach out is what they're showing me. Interesting. I got this sentence, they want to dispel the weeds. They want to dispel the weeds. So either there are some assumptions in this connection that this person wants to iron out and tell the truth on, or the weeds, I mean, weeds tend to like stop something from growing, something healthy from growing. So it can be that, I don't know if you heard that. There was like, I can't even describe it. It was like, it was a hum that happened there. So either I'm going to catch the camera and see, rewind back and see if you caught that on camera on the microphone. But it's almost like someone, I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. It's almost like someone maybe like, maybe, I don't know. But something about the weeds, dispelling the weeds. So perhaps the thing that has been choking this connection or blocking this connection, this person wants to remove it, is what I'm feeling, okay? With the your side of the street, we've got the one who rises up, empower, uplift, elevate. So I feel this energy of you empowering yourself, being in a really good position, and you are in a powerful position because the King of Swords indicates you're going to think before you act. You take a step back from this person, or you have taken a step back from this person, and you're going to see what this person has to say before you decide to connect to them in any other way, okay? But I feel like you're rising up, your confidence is building, especially since we got that phoenix rising from the ashes energy, and there's so many pearls in that figure's hair. So I feel like you've learned a lot about the twin flame connection. But I feel like you're a bit uncertain about this as well. I feel like their message does uplift you in some sense, but still you're remaining in that logical state of mind where you're not allowing this person to touch your heart. It's a protective energy, so I feel like you're keeping yourself guarded. King of Swords, I feel like you're curious about what this person has to say, but I feel like you will analyze and judge what this person has to say in a fair way, in a fair analytical way, but I feel like you want to be clear before you make any decision to talk to this person, okay? I feel like you're going to be really concise about this. Also, I feel like you're using your words over your passion, because I feel like you're guarding your heart. That's all I keep coming up with, that you're guarding your heart. I'm going to pull a card on this for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Death card. Something needs to change. Things need to change. Now you're open to a new start, a new beginning. But I feel like this person needs to show that they have gone through the transition period and elevated and matured. Because right now they're showing up as a Page of Swords and you're a King of Swords. So, I mean, they're showing up as a Queen of Swords as well. But I feel this message has to, it's almost like this message is a little bit, to get a message like, hey, what are you up to? Or I've been thinking about you. I'm curious about what you're up to. I've been missing you. That's not enough for what has gone on here. So I feel both of you are thinking about each other. Both of you are wanting to reunite. This is your energy. The Four of Wands is to reunite. It is to come together. It is to celebrate union. I mean, it's a halfway to marriage card as well. So, I mean, in the future, I feel you and this person will change the dynamic. Both of you know that you're meant to be together, okay? So I do feel like there will be change that brings you both back together. Can you heal this connection? The answer is yes. Both of you know that you are divine counterparts, but you both overthink things too much and then don't speak it. The Four of Wands tells me that both of you will revel in being with each other, reuniting, okay? That Four of Wands is also a card of finding tranquility and preparing to reunite, to find harmony, to enjoy yourself, to recognize that when you both have a really great time together, it is awesome, but it swings in roundabouts. It's almost like when it's good, it's awesome, and when it's bad, it's ugly, okay? So I almost feel like it's the void. It's like shouting in the void. So I feel both of you will come together and reunite. I mean, the Four of Wands is the twin flame portal energy. As you can see, there's 11-11 either side, and I feel 11-11 is something that you're going to be seeing quite heavily in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Lots of meaningful coincidences, those boxing gloves, that song, 11-11. You're going to see that a lot every time you look at the clock, or you're walking down the street and you see like a billboard, or the number of a building, or someone's cell phone, or your receipt. They're showing me a receipt that's got 1111. So you may purchase something and the whole price comes to like 1111 or something like that. You're going to see 1111 everywhere, because you and this person are actually close to divine union, to coming together. Also, they're showing me, before I close the reading, they're showing me a robin. Beautiful robin. So you may be visited by a robin bird. Robins tend to mean hope, renewal is what they're giving me, renewal, a new beginning. So that's what they're showing me so far. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Anything they need to know? They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much. Black bear. OMG. They just said black bear, black horse, and a cherry tree. What? Black bear, black horse, and a cherry tree? Okay, that doesn't mean anything to me, so I don't really know what that means. I'll have to look that up and see what that means. Black bear and a black horse and a cherry tree? Now, I can't imagine anyone is... I mean, maybe you'll see an image of a black bear, a black horse, and a cherry tree. I don't really know. Okay, I'm going to move on from that because it's obviously very precise. We've got gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me to protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So with the bear, I'm almost feeling like an overprotective mother here, okay? But I also, which is what I'm picking up from your person's energy. But I also feel this person and you are working on your confidence. Both of you have had a lot of responsibility in your life from a very young age. And I feel you're learning to be more connected to who you are and what you want. That's what the separation period has been teaching you and this person. To stand on your own 2 feet, which both of you have done already, but it's eradicating things like codependency, insecurity, or anything that has gone before, like addictions, things like that. And of course, we've got 2 beautiful tigers there, and it says tiger fire, okay? I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Now, this is the year of the tiger, and I feel like you will reunite in this year. Also, I feel like you're being guided back together. So I'll leave it there. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I close my eyes when I'm picking the trinkets, and I just, like, I'm sort of given a little nudge by my guides when it's like, now is the time to pick up. And we've got the angel wing, which means you're being guided. And then we've got the pure heart right there. So I feel like both of you are returning to each other or being guided back to each other to explore your feelings now that both of you have done a lot of processing with your heart, have built healthier boundaries. And I feel like both of you are going to be really honest and open and, oh gosh, sorry, I dropped it. I hope that's not an omen. They want me to put this on the 4 of Wands. They want me to put both of them on the 4 of Wands. They're just giving me now. But this is like clarity of heart, being open enough to let the other person to see your emotions. So I feel like your person is coming with an open heart. I feel like both of you are going to be able to see that there is love here, that there is divine union. So I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. And most importantly, thank you for your patience with the time that is taken because I was a little bit unwell. And thank you for all of your love and kindness. Love and light.